Thank you for joining me on my masterclass today. Now, today we're talking about how to relocate to the United Kingdom without a job offer or sponsorship. Now, that's how to relocate to the United Kingdom without a job offer or sponsorship. The background to this is yesterday I did a video how to relocate to the United States without a job offer or sponsorship, and it went viral, and a lot of people watched it, and we saw the comments, and that's why I always encourage people to put your questions down in the comment section. And then we saw a lot of comments, and people were asking, and they were saying, okay, well, thank you for doing this video, it helps us a lot, but we want to move to the United Kingdom. Some said they want to move to Canada, others said they want to move to Australia. So we can do everything, but we can't do everything at the same time. So we're going to do research, and then when we got the research bar, we are going to do countries as we're able to do them. So today we're talking about the United Kingdom. Now, yesterday, for the United States, I talked about the EB1A visa, which is a visa for extraordinary abilities. So you do not need a job offer, or you do not need sponsorship. You can just wake up, and if you meet the criteria, you can apply. Well, the United Kingdom, that is England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, they have a similar version. It's called the Global Talent Visa. It's called the Global Talent Visa. Now, it's very, very straightforward. I think no other country that I've researched so far has a more straightforward approach to this extraordinary abilities visa than the United Kingdom. No other country, even look at the name, Global Talent Visa. I mean, it's just so straightforward. They're telling you what they want: global talent. So it's very, very straightforward. Now, whereas the United States, they have five categories. They have science, business, education, arts, and athletics. The United Kingdom's categories are a bit more restricted. They're a bit more restricted. So they just have four categories, and then it's academia, research, arts, and then digital technology. So that's academia, arts, research, and digital technology. Now, what this means is that if you are talented in this area, and then you have exceptional abilities, that means that you are at the top of your field in the area of academia, in the area of research, in the area of arts, in the area of digital technology. They want you. So they've probably looked at their economy, and they see that, okay, they have need in these areas. And so they've given out this they're giving out this global talent visa, so you can apply. And then, well, maybe on the back end they have a limit to the numbers of the visas that they're going to give. But the United States, they give a number, that they have a cap. But because when I researched the United Kingdom, they appear not to have any cap. So how does this work? It's very easy. So suppose you're in academia. Now, academia is just a fancy word for people who are in education at the top, at the very top. That's the ivory towers, that's universities, that's institutions, postgraduate institutions, that's like institutes, like of higher learning, like like IITA in Ibadan in Nigeria, or the institute in Ethiopia for I believe it's for diplomacy and higher studies, things like that. So if you are in academia, maybe polytechnics, polytechnics are also covered. So I researched that. If you are at the top of your field, that means if you are at the very, very top, maybe like you have a PhD, or even if you don't have a PhD, maybe like you have a master's, but you have done research that is very critically acclaimed. So maybe you have won an award, as an academic. You can apply for this visa under the academia section. Now, if you are into research, you're a researcher, and there are different areas of research. It doesn't have to be in the sciences, but if you're a researcher, and you are at the top, of your game, you have been critically acclaimed, you can apply for this visa. Now, if you're into art, so for instance, maybe you are a concert pianist, you are a cellist, or you are a saxophonist, and not just like any obscure saxophonist, like at the top of your game, or perhaps maybe you are an artist, a portrait artist, a visual artist, a sculptor, and you've won an award, you've had your works exhibited at like notable places. You can apply. And so if you're into digital technology, now it doesn't mean that you have to have a degree. You could be a stark illiterate, as in like you do not even know, you don't have any degree, maybe you never progressed beyond primary school, but you are gifted in digital technology. You're able to create an app. The app is successful. The app is running. They want you, people like that. They want you, people like that. Digital technology, or like the young man I talked about yesterday, Ignatius Sabo, who was able to invent a drone that's able to connect digitally with machines on the ground. Someone like that. Unfortunately for the United Kingdom and the United States, Finland have snapped him up through their own version of the global talent visa. But people like that, essentially, they want you. People like that. Now, there's two ways to it. If you already have like an internationally acclaimed award, like if you have a Booker Prize. I'm sure a lot of you will know the Booker Prize, Booker, the Booker Prize. If you got the Hugo Boss Prize, Hugo Boss Prize is a prize, an award given in fashion. If you have the Dublin Literary Prize, if you've got the Tony Award, if you've got the Fashion Award, if you've got the Academy Award, Golden Globes, the Emmys, the BAFTAs, the Grammy Awards, awards of that category, then you can just apply. You're going to be approved. There's no big deal. You're going to be approved. Now, if you don't have any of those awards, what you do is that you apply for an endorsement. What an endorsement is, it's very simple. Don't be scared. Most people get it. More than 70% of the people who apply get it. So an endorsement is this. Maybe you are an academic and you're at the top of your game. Now, the British government is just a government. So what they do is like, if you apply as for the global talent visa as an academic, then they send your degrees, your awards, and everything to academics in the United Kingdom. They've got the United Kingdom body of academics, and they are the ones who are going to review and endorse your qualifications. And then when they endorse it, then the British government will now grant you the visa. So the British government doesn't do the endorsement. Same thing if you're into research, they send it to a research, the body of their community, their guild of researchers. They will look at it and then they will endorse it. Once they endorse it, then you get the visa from the British government. Same thing with art. Same thing with digital technology. Digital technology, I think, I'm not sure if they send it out to a guild. I think the government have enough people because it's very straightforward. You've invented something, you have a patent, you've invented an app, you've invented like a machine. It's kind of straightforward. Now, to the nitty gritty, how do you apply? Very, very easy. You go to www.gov.uk/global, that's GLOBAL, and then dash talent, and that's where you apply. It's going to flash up on the screen, don't worry. The reason why I say these things is for my visually impaired viewers so that they can follow along. Now, so you apply there. It's very, very easy. All it costs is £608. I think they are in competition with the Americans because they are trying to keep the cost for applying just similar to the cost for applying for the United States. So the Americans charge $700, and so you can see their own charge is just about $700. It's $608. So when you convert it, it's slightly above $700. So I think they're in competition with them. So you apply for that, and then it could take as little as 2 weeks for you to get a decision. It could take longer. I think the turnaround time is usually about 5 weeks. But we are in a global pandemic, so a lot of countries are short-staffed. So it might take a bit longer. But I think you should be able to get an answer in about 5 weeks. Now, if you're turned down, there is a review. You can ask for a review. So it's not the end of the world, if you're turned down. But when we looked at the record, the vast majority of people who apply actually get it. Now, here's the thing. Yesterday, after I did the one for America, I had a lot of people asking me questions. They came online, they were asking me questions. One said, "Oh, I'm a cook. I'm an exceptional cook. I'm a seasoned cook. Can I apply?" Another person said, "Oh, my wife is a primary school teacher. Oh, she's a seasoned teacher. She's won many awards at her school. Can I apply?" Listen, yes, I do encourage you guys to ask questions, but ask reasonable questions. Yesterday, I gave in detail what the Americans want. Today, I've given in detail what the British want. So don't say, "Oh, I'm a vulcanizer. I know how to vulcanize very well. Can I apply?" Use your common sense. You know, this is exceptional ability. So they've given you areas: academia, research, arts, and digital technology. Then if you're in those areas, they want people at the very top, exceptional ability at the very top. So don't come and don't tell me that you are a cook, you are a driver, you know how to drive very well. Use your medulla oblongata, and you don't ask unnecessary questions. Ask questions on things that I've not touched here, and my staff and I, we're very good at responding to such questions. So you can put them in the comment section, or you can go to my social media profiles. They're all verified with that blue tick, and the blue check. So we will respond to your comments as we're able to. My name is Rano Makri, and I thank you for watching. And remember, I do not have a WhatsApp forum. I do not have a Telegram account. I do not have a Gmail account. Scammers have seen that my videos tend to go viral, and then they come on my videos, they download my photos, they create fake profiles, and they try to lure people away. Please be guided. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.